Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and in this video we're going to talk about this rock here. Well, not that one in particular, but all the rocks that are floating around out here in space that we don't see, but they can potentially enter Earth's atmosphere and create a nice light show or wreak havoc on this planet and do catastrophic damage. And the reason that came to the forefront is because on July 7th, huge meteor fireballs exploded in loud booms over California, Argentina, Chile, and New Zealand. And so, there's videos from all over. This article here, it ends with, this is interesting, that this was glowing very brightly, so it must have been quite a big object, said Gilmore, who we'll talk about him later. The boom that people heard indicated a meteor had come within 60 kilometers, 37 miles of Earth, he said. Now, that's not very far away. That is very, very close. So there were no reports of the meteor hitting the ground or ocean, or no debris had been found, but it created a lot of people talking. So a huge flash of light electricized the sky over the province of Mendoza, Argentina, over Santiago de Chile, the capital of Chile, at around 5 a.m. when a bright fireball heading for the Andes exploded violently. So here is some videos of that happening. That's pretty bright. That's very bright. That's very bright. Okay. Yeah, that looks very close. They were seen they were seen all over. They said the fireball sounded like thunder once it entered the atmosphere, and many residents living in the surrounding area woke up in fear. So here's a short one of that's look at how bright that is. That is very close to Earth. On the same day, but during the afternoon, many New Zealanders across the North Island have reported rumbling, cracking sounds, a fireball, and a huge flash of light streaking across the sky.
If you live in the lower North Island,
let's just get to the point here. We don't have
Let's wait for it. There.
Yeah,
This
right
footage
there.
from Palmerston North Shore.
Yeah, that guy was just driving down the road and they caught it on their dash cam footage. So here's some more. Oh yeah, this is the same guy, I think. He was a plumber, right there, a plumber. So there you go. He just caught it. It was right in front of him. So they said the local media outlets and social media were flooded with reports and queries about the site, and some witness describing rumbles, bangs, a cracking sound in their ears, hair standing on end, rattling windows, or a streak or explosion of light, followed by a trail of smoke. Well, yeah, that's a meteor, one very close that came very close to Earth. So here's another very slow moving, impressive meteor disintegrated over a large swath of Mexico, Arizona, and California. around 8:51 p.m. So you got that going on right there. That's just somebody's doorbell camera. So it says here slow as if it was space junk, but I doubt it was. So right now, the Capricornids meteor shower is going on from July 7th to August 15th, the Alpha Capricornids meteor shower. So, it's rumored to be that this is part of it, but it says that usually this shower is not very strong and really produces in excess of 5 meteor showers per hour. So it said that while what is notable about this shower is the number of bright fireballs produced during its activity period. The shower is seen equally well on either side of the equator. So, yeah, keep your eyes on the sky. You might be lucky. So, yeah, this is going to be going on till August 15th. So, if you're out there at night, people, look up. You might be able to make a wish. I guess what the bigger the fireball, the bigger wish you get to make. I don't know. That's my rule. I just made that up. So here's a Guardian article, and it says that it was rare to see a daytime meteor. But people across the North Island flooded social media with reports of the object. Some described it as being like an earthquake. Yeah, that's interesting. But right here, they describe the same symptoms here. It said seismologists at GEONET, which I'm assuming is some type of, you know, space agency or government agency, picked up a presumed sound wave from the object. And weather scientists for Met Service believe they picked up the object or its smoke trail on radar. So, yeah, I'm going to show you the sound waves in a different article coming up here. So, yeah, these people caught it on their dash cam. People said they thought it was an earthquake, but it didn't sound right. More like a large, heavy truck with a beat, but there were no trucks near their house at the time. The house vibrated slightly too, said a Twitter user. And Dr. Duncan Steele, a Wellington-based space scientist who has worked for NASA, said the object was likely a piece of meteor, and to see one in the daytime was a rare experience. He says that in his lifetime, he's only ever seen one daytime meteor, and to be seen during the daytime, it would need to be a quite large something of the size of a rugby ball or bigger, and that's what makes them rare. Oh yeah, yeah, that's okay. Well, he knows. I would have guessed bigger, but he knows. So who am I to argue with him? But yeah, a trail of smoke was caught. So eyewitnesses say they heard cracking as the object moved through the sky, and what Steele said was likely electronic sound, electrophonic sound. Alan Gilmore of Canterbury University Mount John Observatory said in an interview that meteors and their accompanying electrical charge could cause some people's hair to stand on end. People with frizzy hair often hear it, while people who don't have frizzy hair don't hear it. So, yeah, that's and they might be able to um, find the position of the thing by triangulation, and if it landed and where it landed and if it did. And so it might be scientifically important to retrieve meteorites in this country are rare, so getting one would be quite cool, is what they say down there, down under in New Zealand. And so yeah, just a little bit more about the burning meteor flashed that had dozens of witnesses say they heard A bright light and boom as the fireball passed. Again, they talk about the smoke trail and the size, the sound waves. This guy who works from home said it lit the room up with a bluey orange hue. So he ran outside, he saw a trail of it, and then there was this low rumble, just like at the start of an earthquake. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard a low rumble at the start of an earthquake, but I've been in a few, but that doesn't mean there can't be them. Maybe my hearing's not there, but very bright daylight meteor over New Zealand. This July, these are all July 7th, July 8 articles, and so yeah, it left signatures on weather radars, seismometers, and geostationary satellites. They saw a massive flash of light, a giant streak of orange, followed by a blue smoke trail, and a big bang. Everything just never stops popping up on your computer screens. Okay. Some reported their homes rattled. Again, right here, within 37 miles of Earth. This is a different article. We've seen that. But here's the smoke trails. And down here's the sound waves. Yeah, this must be 5 stations in New Zealand, NZ, and then some other, identifier, Wellington, identifier for where the stations are. But there's the sound waves of the meteors just going through the atmosphere. Seismometers are recording sound waves from a meteor over New Zealand on July 7th, 2022. So, yeah, those are all official sound wave readings. So that's pretty big, when it gets put. Here's look how bright that is. That's pretty bright. Okay, and I don't know. I think there's one other here. So, people, every day when you're out there, this earth really every day is just has the potential to be bombarded by rocks that are just flying around in space, and they can, and they do, and they have, and they will again come into Earth's atmosphere, and they can provide a light show, and they can do astronomical catastrophic damage. It's not a very big meteor can what did they say? It took out the dinosaurs. Yeah, it can it can take out a lot of living things, including humans. So just every day when you get up, remember, you're just on this little blue ball that's floating through space, and there's hazards out there, and our planet does a good job of burning them up when they enter into our atmosphere. But this one got pretty close, within 37 miles, and someday we won't be so lucky. It will actually hit Earth, and there will be consequences. So I think about that every day. I don't know, I just, that's how my mind works. And right now, these people got treated to the light show aspect of it, and there was no danger, no damage from it, but let's hope that keeps up. So stay tuned, people.